I'm asking people what they think about the new mandate that Governor Mills just announced that you have to wear a mask in public. What do you think about that?
Well, we do in California. I'm from California, so I'm used to it. Well, it keeps your germs from spreading to other people and other people's germs from spreading to you.
Crazy to wear a mask outside
Why is that?
because the purpose of being outside for me is to breathe in some fresh air. I don't want to breathe in my own carbon dioxide. But not when I'm outdoors because I'm usually not anywhere that I'm close to other people.
Okay.
I feel like it's pretty safe to be outside. I don't walk on crowded sidewalks, so I don't think it's necessary outside.
I don't necessarily agree with in public if you're keeping social distance.
That's the job. They're playing on everybody's fears. I'm not gonna let their bullshit take away from my life. It is a bad virus, but you don't need to get tested.
I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, it keeps everyone safe, but I don't know what the right answer is. Like everybody else, I'll do what I'm supposed to do and follow the rules and see what happens.
I just saw that on my phone. I haven't had a chance to think about it. Obviously I must agree somewhat because I have a mask on, but I'm not really in favor of mandates necessarily. Certainly good common sense should prevail.
Clearly it works. It's been shown all over the world that it works, and
Okay.
you know, and clearly we haven't been doing it, and it's not working. So I totally support that.
You do, but you're not wearing one.
Well, you know, out in public is a good question. You know, I just walked down an empty alleyway to go to the trash.
Right.
So, the studies that I know say that if you're out hiking in the woods, you don't need to wear a mask. So, you know, if you're outside in a gathering like right now, you're right. I should wear a mask talking to you, or be, you know, like 6 feet apart. And I agree with that. So, you know, if that's the rule that whenever you're with other people, even outside, you should wear a mask, I agree with that.
For me, I think it's a good thing. I mean, we all gotta, right now in this environment that we're in, we gotta learn to be safe, you know, and if that's what it takes to be safe, then we gotta do what we gotta do. As, you know, good citizens and Americans, you know, it's the right thing to do.
I mean, I understand if it's a congested area and you're, you know, walking on the sidewalk down Lisbon Street, fine. But, I mean, if I'm walking at the college or something and there's nobody around, I think I should be outside.
What are the penalties?
That's a good question.
I mean, are there any exemptions for people that can't wear face coverings?
I think it's safe for us. I mean, it's in the air. You don't know who was there just a few seconds before you walking outside.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, like she said, you don't know who was there right before you and whatnot. So I think it's a good idea. Safety for everybody.
I will do anything to make this virus go away.
You'd comment on that?
You don't even want to know what I think about
I do.
that.
I think a lot of people want to know because
How are they going to enforce that? On the sidewalks? You know, if there's a lot of people around, probably. I wear one now just to go into a store so that there's no arguments and stuff like that. And then as soon as I get out, I take it off. That's where it's going to stay for me. So.
Thank you.
I lost my main care.
I have had several people come up to me and ask me about it, and I've told them that, yep, you know, I just heard about it, and most people are willing to comply. So, here's your mask.
Right there.
I think that's awesome. There's a huge COVID outbreak right now, and people are dying. Our president hasn't taken any strong stands regarding COVID, but so I'm glad we have a good governor in there right now who seems to actually, you know, be competent on the subject. So.
How about you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm from Massachusetts, and we've got similar laws down there right now. So I'm really glad to see that our leaders are kind of taking a stand here and you know, really trying to you know, minimize the impact that this pandemic is.
Personally, I don't like it, but
I think it's a little excessive.
Yeah.
To be outside, you're more than 6 feet away from me, and
things for like on the bus and going into stores, you know, I don't mind doing it for that. But if we're just like, if it's just outside, just the two of us and there's nobody else around, you know, and doing the 6 feet thing, I don't see a problem.
My sister is a pulmonologist. She's very involved with COPD, and she wears a mask. I don't often agree with my sister, but you know, in this case, I'm really not going to disagree with her.
I don't think it's a good idea because
some people have like anxiety
like
or like PTSD and it gives
exactly
like,
and
heart attacks and stuff.
Exactly with even with breathing sometimes.
Yeah.
Masks kind of obstruct the breathing.
We're not on top of each other and pretty distanced out. If I have to be any closer to people, I either won't be or I put my mask on. So, but anywhere else, or walking down the street, getting into buildings, yeah, makes sense.
Thank you.
For safety reasons, man, I totally agree with it, man. Corona's getting out of hand right now, right?
Sure is.
But then at the same time, is our government. Blame our government. If it came from China, and they're more safer than us, then that shows you, man. Our government don't give a fuck
United
about
States
us.
of America, John Biden. The win.
It's population control.
Right.
Bloody good idea.
Okay. Why is that?
Why? Because I think we're all sick of this pandemic. I mean, really sick of it. And it's not going to go away if we don't reduce the numbers. Maine's numbers have been going up steadily for the last little while. It's kind of scary. It's a lesson. If you didn't pay attention in school to what exponential really means, now we get a life lesson.